the last video of our Iceland series, where we wrap up our road trip in Reykjavik. Join us for a couple of slow days as we explore the city. Let's begin. This is our last campsite, and yeah, I think we're a bit sad. Camping wasn't fancy at all, but it became our normal. Morning coffee, breakfast in the van, packing up, every day the same. And now it feels strange, knowing it is the last time. Today we're finally heading to Reykjavik, but first, we have to deal with the real priority, finishing all the groceries we have left. We can't believe this is our last time driving the ring road. Reykjavik is only 2 hours away. I don't think we're ready to say goodbye to the van yet, but at least we still have a couple more hours together.
De Reykjavik. Digamos, es la primera vez que vemos una calle de más de 2 carriles.
We thought it might be a good idea to end this road trip on a high note, so we booked tickets to the Sky Lagoon. After 10 days in a very small van, this feels well deserved. We have already been to the Blue Lagoon, so this time we came to the Sky Lagoon to try the 7-step ritual. At this point, we were really hungry, and also trying to stick to a budget, so IKEA felt like the perfect option. A lot of food without breaking the bank. It is almost time to return the van, so let's do a quick tour. This van was perfect for us, but if you are on the taller side, you might want something a bit bigger. por allá, ¿no?
Fue para allá.
Last thing before returning the van, filling up the tank. And just like that, we don't have a home anymore. Luckily, we have a hotel to check into. Ya regresamos la van y vamos caminando al hotel. Aquí enfrente podemos ver la iglesia que está por allá, famosa de Reykjavik, pero no la vamos a visitar hoy, sino hasta mañana. Muy buen servicio el de la van, la extrañamos. Reykjavik is pretty small, so we decided to walk to the hotel. We didn't plan to hit the main sites today, at least that is what we thought, until we stumbled upon this famous landmark. This is probably the most recognizable landmark in Reykjavik. Its facade is inspired by basalt columns. We saw a lot of those everywhere during our trip. We are kinda tired, but the sun is out and the weather is perfect, so we decided to keep wandering. We don't know when we'll be back in Iceland, so might as well make the most of it. We wanted to try this popular bakery, but it was already closed. Even if it doesn't look like it, it's actually pretty late. So the fallback plan, as always, is going to the supermarket. At this point, we cannot leave without a skier. This is the hotel we chose. It's close to the city center and to most of the main sites. And look, we even have a view of the Kirkjufell. The plan for the rest of the day is simple. Stay in, eat our snacks, and rest. Tomorrow, we explore. It's our second day in Reykjavik and our last day in Iceland. Today, we'll try to explore as much of the city as we can before heading to the airport. But first, breakfast. It is included in our hotel. It's simple, but exactly what we need to start the day. And now, let's go explore Reykjavik. Buenos días, hoy iniciamos nuestro segundo y último día en Reykjavik.
También es nuestro último día ya en Islandia.
Entonces tenemos que aprovechar, ir a visitar los top sites, tomar mucha foto y comer algo.
Unos hot dogs, quizás sopa.
Sopa, ándale, una sopita. Bueno, así comenzamos. sun Voyager is a sculpture inspired by a Viking ship. It's a symbol of the city, representing exploration, freedom, and the idea of moving forward. We continue walking a bit further until we reach the famous Harpa. Harpa is Reykjavik's concert hall and conference center. We were immediately impressed by its facade. It's made of geometric glass panels that catch the light in amazing ways, reflecting the sky and the water. Terminamos de recorrer esta zona y ahora es tiempo de un pequeño snack.
Vamos a ir a una panadería que se llama Braud Co.
Recomendada aquí por los locales. Así a ver qué tal está. Whenever we are in a new city, we like to do a little bakery hopping. We technically just had breakfast, but these popular places tend to sell out pretty fast. So it's better to come early. Before heading to the next bakery, we decided to walk a bit. We ended up on Reykjavik's famous Rainbow Road, one of the city's main photo spots. The street is lined with small shops and restaurants, and we noticed a lot of benches along the way, perfect for slowing down and taking a break. We tried coming here yesterday, but it was already closed, so we gave it another try today, and we're glad we did. BakaBaka is a family-run bakery, known for Scandinavian-style pastries. Feeling full, we decided to go for a stroll to the nearby lake. The area around it is really nice. Quiet streets and a relaxing vibe. Right by the lake is the city hall, and apparently you can just walk in, so we did. Inside, we stumbled upon a giant model of Iceland. It was so detailed. You could see all the mountains, glaciers, and roads. We had a lot of fun pinpointing everywhere we had been. And that's when it kinda hit us. The last 10 days driving around Iceland have been some of the most memorable experiences we have ever had. We had never seen this many beautiful landscapes, and we had never come before. This trip let us do the things we love the most, taking it slow, taking photos, and just enjoying the moment. We feel really glad we get to share it with people. Before we finish our Reykjavik adventure, we have to get a souvenir. A magnet for our collection. Luckily, there are so many gift shops around. It is pretty easy to find one. And of course, we couldn't live without trying what people call the best hot dogs in Iceland. We got a couple each, and honestly, we cannot really confirm if they are really the best.
Might have been spicy.
You will have to try for yourself. And that is basically how we ended our stay in Iceland. We probably didn't do everything the city has to offer, but after seeing so much over the past few days, we wanted some time to take it slow. We are really happy with everything we got to see, and we wouldn't change a thing. If you enjoyed the video, a like or subscribe will make us really happy. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.